The following video clip will discuss the implementation of Ohio's statewide course equivalency system. If you have not watched the video on 5-step process, please do so before proceeding to this video. Presentation will provide an overview of the requirements for implementing a statewide course equivalency system, including tools for students and advisors. Now that you have some understanding of the statewide equivalency process, let's expand on the definition of an equivalency and the qualifications for each match approval. Depending on how particular learning outcomes are covered either within an adult, secondary, or post-secondary institution, institutions may take a course, multiple courses, or a program to match the statewide criteria. Once faculty review panels validate that courses or programs have met appropriate statewide criteria, a statewide equivalency becomes established. Equivalencies are linked by an Ohio Articulation Number, or OAN. When two institutions have approved matches that meet the same set of learning outcomes and additional criteria during the same time period, the matches are considered equivalent. Note that not every institution offers an equivalent course. Sometimes a school does not offer a course that would fulfill a specific statewide guaranteed course or program. One possibility is that the course may have yet to be approved. If this occurs, any student who has completed statewide approved courses or programs is still guaranteed to receive credit in the major for completed work. It is up to the receiving institution to determine how this credit will apply to the major. Compliancy policy for institutions may vary based on different statewide initiatives. The policy is covered briefly in respective statewide guaranteed initiatives videos. To learn more about compliance, contact your institution's office of the provost or chief academic officer. Prior to approval, the match must first meet at least 70%, or in some disciplines, 100% of the learning outcomes. A few other criteria to take into account are credit hours, breadth and depth of the course, any co-requisites and/or prerequisites, laboratory hours, and appropriate textbooks, especially for certain majors. Though the statewide faculty panels do not endorse a particular textbook, oftentimes the textbook may be an indicator of the direction and rigor of the materials being covered. Next several slides will provide a visual image of how equivalencies may occur. Here is one simple equivalency example where Course 1 at Institution A and Course 1 at Institution B are matched and approved for the same Ohio Articulation Number, OAN 001, and therefore considered equivalent. Adult and secondary career technical institutions may cover the statewide criteria via an individual course or as part of a program. Here's a more complex example where Course 1 and 2 at Institution A and Course 1 and 2 at Institution B are matched and approved for the same Ohio Articulation Number, OAN 002. A concrete example may include a combination of biology lecture and lab courses at both institutions being approved for the same statewide guarantee. Here's another example where Course 1 at Institution A and Course 1 and 2 at Institution B are matched and approved for the same Ohio Articulation Number, OAN 003. An example is that one institution, a biology course contains both the lecture and lab, but at another institution they are divided into two separate courses. This is an example where Course or Program 1 at the Adult or Secondary Career Technical Institution A and Courses 1 and 2 at Institution B are matched and approved for the same Career Technical Articulation Number, CTAN 003. How do you find approved matches? The Course Equivalency Management System, or CEMS, displays all approved course or program equivalencies and matched for certain Ohio Transfer 36 categories that exist between institutions. This system does not include existing local bilateral agreements or matches that were not approved for the statewide guarantee. To find existing equivalencies, visit the Course Equivalency Management System found at this website. Click on a specific course reporting system. Next two slides show some resources available to institutions. Additional submission-related materials are also available on the Transfer Credit Ohio website at transfercredit.ohio.gov. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you now have a better understanding about what course and program equivalency is and how it is implemented.